We've got the 2026 Hyundai Palisade.
It's nice to have it at home for a week. Let's hear that thing.
So smooth, so quiet.
It's got a new engine under the hood. What is it, Andrea?
A 3.5-liter V6 with an 8-speed automatic transmission, 287 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. Standard all-wheel drive for Canada. In the US, front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive options are available.
Well, coming shortly is the hybrid version with a 2.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder and a 6-speed automatic transmission, 329 horsepower, 339 pound-feet of torque. In Canada, standard all-wheel drive. In the US, same thing with the regular gas. Front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive options are available. It has an estimated 996 kilometers or 619 miles of range. By the way, it's the gas or the hybrid, they both can run on regular gas.
I like that.
And so they downsized the engine from 3.8 liters to 3.5 with roughly the same horsepower and the same fuel economy. But they say this engine's more efficient for emission standards.
Yeah.
Okay, now the key standard features of Palisade.
The base trim comes with a 12.3-inch touchscreen with navigation, a 12.3-inch digital driver display, wireless, Apple Carplay and Android Auto, a 15-watt wireless charger, an 8-speaker audio system, leatherette upholstery, heated front and second row seats, 8-way power driver seat with lumbar support, 8-way power passenger seat, a heated steering wheel, sunroof, and a smart power liftgate. In the US, not all these features are standard.
So we did go to the launch event of this vehicle. The thing with a launch event, Andrea, is you get the car for a day, you got to do all the filming, and it's all very rushed.
Yeah.
It's nice to get it back for a full week, get in and out of it, driving it separately together.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite.
Yes, of course.
And we were very impressed. Are you still impressed?
I am. It's still refined. It's still smooth. It still offers plenty of power. I just can't believe how quiet it is. It really does feel more like a luxury experience. And like Zach said, because we're kind of rushed on the day when we do the first review, it is nice to live with this vehicle in your day-to-day life. And even driving in the city and parallel parking, it's pretty easy. The mirrors are big enough and it's just got really good visibility.
Yeah, they know what they're doing there over at Hyundai.
Yeah.
And the one thing we did notice, we picked it up together and we were driving back, and it's about a half-hour drive. And we found the auto start stop initially was very lurchy, but that was day one. Here we are on day 6 or 7. And that's all gone away. So I'm not sure what was going on there.
It's almost like it needed to warm up, but then other times we've driven this cold and it's been fine. So just that initial take, we were like, what's going on here? But after that, no problem at all.
Yeah, day one. And after that, we haven't had that issue since.
No. Turning radius is really good for a large vehicle, and I like now that Hyundai is offering power folding side mirrors, especially if you park in the city in a tighter spot.
And Andrea touched on it. It is a big vehicle, and it is bigger than the last Palisade. So it is something, you can see it right away. It looks more imposing. It looks more imposing, and yes, it is bigger. But from the driver's position, it's easy to maneuver because it's square. When you can see the edges, I don't know what it is about square vehicles. They just seem easier to drive.
Well, it has a real Range Rover vibe to it, wouldn't you say? This is 2.5 inches longer than the previous model, but the wheelbase has also grown 2.7 inches, so you're getting more interior space. Even that third row is a little bit bigger legroom-wise compared to the previous model. This comes standard with an auto leveling rear suspension. It eats up those imperfections beautifully in the road. And then if you get the more rugged XRT model, your outdoor adventure inspired, it is a little bit more capable. It has an electronic limited rear slip differential.
And slightly higher ride height, right?
Yeah, an inch more.
And then you get some extra protection underneath, protecting key elements. I asked when we were at the launch, are the shocks and springs different rates for that vehicle?
Yeah.
And they said, no, they're the same. You just get the extra ride height.
So ground clearance, 7.4 inches for regular Palisade. And then if you get the XRT,
It's 1 inch more.
8.4 inches.
There you go. So there is a hybrid coming. They're not doing a separate drive event. We will tell you in Questions, Coffee and Cars when it is arriving. Yeah, I think from the back, Andrea, it has the most Range Rover-y kind of look because the front has the unique lighting pattern. But from the back, oh yeah, I can see it. And I've said for years, Andrea, eventually everything starts looking like a Range Rover.
No, even the script on the back starts looking like a Range Rover. Hey, some good design elements from Land Rover. I like the way their vehicles look. This is a real commanding, bold-looking exterior design. I like that Hyundai went this route with Palisade. I liked the previous model, but I was always more of a big fan of Telluride. So this one is really nice. I'm digging it.
I'm going to be fascinated to see what they do at Kia with this platform, with this new larger vehicle, and how they're going to differentiate it. They seem to do kind of more sporty and these more elegant, so it's going to be interesting to see how they do it. Andrea, they still have a V6 in this, no Turbo 4. That's the trend in the auto industry. Now we're getting up to highway speeds. What are we going to put it in?
You got to put it in. Ask for subscribing. If you can hit that notification bell, you'll be notified when all of our reviews drop, and then you can watch them.
Yes. Really? That's excellent news.
I know what it is. Let me guess. The summer sale has been extended.
It's now the fall sale. Subscriptions are still free. We just got a call from head office. Isn't that nice? Because we do this twice a week. The first one drops on Wednesday.
We put another one out on Saturday.
And it's all free. So there you go. Please subscribe. Okay, Andrea, V6 to the floor. Let's see what this thing can do.
Great power.
Yeah, roughly the same power as the old 3.8.
Yeah,
I
really
like that
good.
engine. There's a bit of wind noise though.
A little bit of wind noise I'm hearing.
Go on the bumpy bit here. I want to see what it's like at highway speed. See, this is the stuff we can't really get to do on the
trips.
Well, these are big wheels, so you're going to hear it, but
these are 21-inch wheels on the calligraphy model, this top trim.
But you know what? It's not
still
bumpy.
pretty good.
It's not. It's louder, but it's not bumpy.
Yeah. Comfortable drive, that's for sure.
Okay, so we talked about it already, having a bit of a Range Rover look. But the thing is, Andrea, I don't see it as green. It looks to me just like it's just a dark, rich color.
I think that depending on whether you're in sun or you're in shade, I had a hard time on Instagram capturing this green. It either looked navy or it looked black, but there's one picture, the profile, where you can actually see the green a little bit.
So you, okay, I'm going to do a new one, Andrea. Out of 10, how would you rate the exterior design? I've got my number.
Out of 10 in general?
Yeah, 10, 0 to 10. How would you rate the exterior design?
I would give it an 8.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's like we're married.
Kind of, eh? The Palisade comes standard with LED projector headlamps, LED tail lamps, power folding exterior mirrors, 20 to 21-inch wheels, and a temporary spare tire. For the gas model, the hybrid gets a tire repair kit. Now, if you're interested more in the XRT Pro model, it is your rugged off-road inspired trim with an XRT front grille, bumper and badging, black exterior accents, and dark 18-inch wheels and all-terrain tires.
So when we went on the launch event, we lost out on the color we wanted.
We did.
We ended up getting the silver one. Because I don't think it really showed off the outside that well, but it had the light interior. And I think that one that we had showed off the interior better than this color. I like this car a lot. I do not like the color of the interior. No. To me, it's kind of this orangey brown. I don't know. It should be a richer color.
It's more of a caramel color rather than that saddle brown. I think that the issue with it is there's a lot of brown in here. Like even the trim piece is brown. I like that the headliner is not, but I think overall,
I think it is, isn't it chocolate brown?
No, it looks like it's a dark gray, but maybe it is. To me, it looks like a dark gray, but maybe it is a chocolate brown. But the point is that there's a lot of that caramel brown in here, and I think that you need some sort of a contrasting color to break it up.
Yeah, that's basically The light color one, even though it would be a nightmare to keep it, for on-camera purposes, I think it looked. I got in this right away, and I'm going, I don't like this color. So
Yeah.
it's a very personal thing. You're going to have to get in it. Make sure you look at it before you order it,
Yes.
that you can actually see it.
By the way, this headliner is so soft. It's plush. It really is beautiful material. I like the layout. There's plenty of storage. It's just overall comfortable.
It's loungy. It's
yeah,
very
loungy. Visibility is good. There's 7 USB-C ports. One thing, this is a 7 to 8 passenger vehicle. And when you look at the gas model, it's only the base trim that gets a bench seat. Unfortunately, the XRT is only a 7 passenger, and this Calligraphy is a 7 passenger. So this does come loaded with a ton of features that you would miss out on if you didn't buy it.
Well, that's where brands like Volkswagen with the Atlas,
Yeah.
they have bench seats on higher trims. Same thing with Traverse from Chevrolet, and they're both 2 of the larger ones like this one in the class.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're really looking for a people mover, the top trims aren't going to give you that.
They are not. In most 3-row SUVs, we're still pushing for a bench seat available on all trims. I like all the buttons and knobs in here. Not everything is done in the screen, which is absolutely wonderful. This comes standard with dual 12.3-inch screens, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
You know, the thing I like about it, it's recessed inside this kind of pod look on the dash. So it's not that tablet that's stuck on. It actually looks much more integrated. And it was designed to be kind of like one of those Barker loungers, those lounge chairs.
Yeah.
Even the center armrest, this is designed to rest your wrist on so you can access buttons. So all these clever little things have been done. Look at this, Andrea, 100-watt maximum output for the USB-C. I'm not sure many phones can take 100 watts, but you got that.
This also, the Calligraphy trim comes standard with a front and rear dash cam. We did ask Hyundai at the drive event, do you think you would add it to other trims as an a la carte item? They said if the demand is there, for sure, that's something that they would consider. This comes standard with leatherette interior. In the US, it's cloth as standard equipment, but available leather, and this is Napa leather.
And you know what? Other than the center panel there where the touch sensitive controls are, where I showed you holding my hand, the rest of it is all matte and brushed and nice soft materials. It's beautifully done. I just prefer the color of it's a color thing for me.
I really like this center console. Everything's at your fingertips, your wireless charger, couple of cup holders, and they are a nice size. The floating center console gives you so much storage underneath, but this is also quite good. Not super deep, but nice for tucking items away. And then the door pockets, you can fit three water bottles?
Yeah, probably 2 or 3.
Let's see. 3 water bottles.
6. Available features on Palisade include a head-up display, 14-speaker Bose sound system, driver's ergo motion seat, driver's seat memory, front relaxation seats, ventilated front and second row seats, 4-way power third row seats, dual pane sunroof with a fixed rear panel, 115-volt power outlet, and a UVC sterilizer. Well, here's me getting in the second row. This is one of the biggest in this class. There was a lot of legroom, a lot of headroom, and because it's the Calligraphy, it's power operated for the rear seats to slide fore and aft and recline. How does it stack up?
Front row legroom is coming in at 41.4 inches and second row legroom 43 inches.
Well, I'm going to show me getting in the third row of the one we drove in California because the lighting for this one was tricky the day I filmed it. It's still the same, and this has a unique trick. This is the only vehicle we can think of in this class that actually has a power sliding third row. It slides fore and aft, and it actually has a power recline to the rear seat as well. How does this stack up?
Third row legroom is 32.1 inches.
Lift the power liftgate and you'll see there's a useful cargo space even with all 3 rows up. The spare tire, by the way, is underneath the vehicle. How's the storage space?
Space behind the second row is 46.3 cubic feet. Behind the third row, 19.1 cubic feet. And overall cargo space, 86.7 cubic feet.
Well, you want to know about the hybrid? We'll get into that and your questions.
Time now for questions, coffee, and cars.
Your questions from Instagram.
How easy is it to get used to the column shifter?
No problem. You get used to it. I mean, here's the thing. We drive 100 different cars a year, and we're seeing this more and more, especially on the EV side. So now that we've been in so many of these, it's no big deal.
I didn't love it at first. It wasn't my favorite, but over time, because we drive so many of Hyundai models that now, you just get used to it. And I think if it's your everyday driver, you own this vehicle, you know where it is. I actually like that the start-stop button is on the column shifter.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. This thing is so nice. Does the middle seat slide all the way back when the third row is down? I've learned the Traverse has that issue of middle row losing some legroom when third row is down. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Okay, so what it means is, can the second row seats go
which we don't
all
have.
the way back? Not the bench seat, just the captain's chairs. Do they go all the way back? And then you put the third row down. Sometimes what happens is, to put the third row down, you have to move the second row up a little bit, and then you lose legroom. In the case of this, you do not. It goes all the way back, and you can put the third row down.
Well, the great thing about this particular calligraphy version is that it is all automated. You push a button at the back, and then the seats in the second row actually jockey for the position they need to be in for all the seats to go down. The way I heard that is the middle seat on the bench.
No,
But maybe I'm hearing it wrong.
Just the captain's chair. She's talking about
The middle row seats. Okay,
Yes.
got it. Hey, if you want to get a question in and confuse Zach, not a problem. All you do is follow along on Instagram. It's Motormouth_Andrea. You also see what's going on behind the scenes. And for me, it's Motormouth_Auto. And the links are below the like button.
I ordered a 2026 hybrid Palisade calligraphy all-wheel drive in emerald green with the brown interior. I'm trading in a 2022 Nissan Pathfinder Platinum all-wheel drive. Do you think this will be an improvement for me? I like the safety features in the Palisade.
The one thing I'll say about Pathfinder is it kind of has a choppy ride.
Yeah.
And leans more into the sort of truck kind of feel. You will definitely notice that this is leaning more, as we talked about already. Could this be a luxury product? It's tipping more into the luxury side.
This is refined and it's smooth. Definitely with the Pathfinder, has a firmer suspension, which some may really like that truck-like feel. This is the opposite. This driving experience is bordering on luxury, in my opinion.
And now it's time for our hot topic. What's this one, Andrea?
Such a great updated model for the Palisade. Do you know when in the fall you'll be able to explore the hybrid version? Looking forward to both of your reviews on the hybrid.
Well, they're not doing a special drive event just for the hybrid. I think that's a miss, because it would be nice to get in front of the designers and so on to ask questions about it. But it is coming, and it's not far away, is it?
No, it looks like October or November it's going to be arriving for us to review. So we really look forward to that one.
So it's not going to be just about efficiency. It's going to be good power, 329, 328, something like that, horsepower, but a hybrid. So we'll have to get it, try it, and see what the fuel economy's like.
But the estimated fuel economy numbers are coming in at Grand Highlander 2.5 liter hybrid numbers. So you've got that performance, but they're giving those kinds of estimated numbers, which is pretty good.
All right, let's get into the vital stats of this.
Let's start with pricing. We'll do Canada first, and then we'll move on to the US. Pricing includes freight, PDI, and fees. We've also included the hybrid pricing for you to take a look at. The V6 base model starts at just over $56,500, and the hybrid starts at just over $63,000. In the US, we're using MSRP. The base model starts at just under $39,500. Add $2,000 for all-wheel drive. The hybrid starts at just over $43,500.
Here's the fuel economy for this V6, 12.2 liters per 100 kilometers city, 9.7 on the highway. That's 18 miles per gallon in the city, 24 miles per gallon highway. For the hybrid, they're estimating a combined highway city fuel economy rating of 7 liters per 100 kilometers. That's 34 miles per gallon. Towing capacity is 5,000 pounds. The hybrid, it'll be 4,000 pounds. And the warranty is 5 years, 100,000 kilometers, or 60,000 miles. Lightning round, two things we like to see improved.
Well, I like how refined the drive is.
It really feels more like a luxury product.
What I'd like to say, and I'm just going to keep drilling this home, a bench seat on more trims, especially this top trim.
Well, I'm just going to say I want to drive the hybrid. I want to see what that's like. Whether you get this or that, we'll tell you when we get our chance to drive it. So there it is. It's the Palisade from Hyundai. What do you guys think of that?
Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, subscribe. We'll see you next time.